Facebook. Oh, haha. Do you get this? Facebook. Goddamn. Best joke ever. This man deserves an Oscar. But in all seriousness, I never liked Facebook. It's like a place to socialize. And I am as outgoing as any cliche jump scare. You get scared at the first few seconds, but looking back at it from just watching the movie, and you start to see how maladroit it was to see a ball roll down from some antique closet. Now, let me make something clear. I do try to socialize with my friendly peers, but the ironic thing is that from a site that encourages you to be yourself when interacting with people, the same type of people would discourage you to do so. One of these people, for example, would be my parents. If you ever met my parents, they are very active on Facebook, and they are even into the Facebook trends that a stereotypical teenager would most likely have a fancy on. But as a side note, if you ever have parents that take selfies, watch teenage celebrity TV, and such, I understand the pain you have to go through. So anyway, my parents can be very sensitive to what I post on Facebook. Like, for example, you see this stick man in your screen? Yeah, this is going in the bin. Like, what the hell is this? What kind of sick faggot would make such an ugly piece of waste? Man, I never know that you can self-deprecate your own motivations to live until now. But this thing you see right here, this was in my background pic, and they say that this is so childish that I have to take it down. Like, what? I mean, I get that a toddler would have the same mental capabilities to draw the same thing, another thing to consider about myself, but you see, I like to have a lousy representation of the thing that keeps me away from a noose all day to be in my Facebook page. But continuing on, it kinda pisses them to the point that they told me to be more poised when I go to Facebook, as if Facebook's just some everyday prom night and... Oh wait, narcissists. Pretty common on Facebook. Now, I completely understand that you need to be more proper in certain times, but when it comes to Facebook, or in any way of socializing, people want to see the true you, not some shell of a human being, because not acting like yourself is, well, acting. And the majority of people? Damn. Smosh. Annoying orange. Bad. Bad actors. The message I'm trying to get is that you can't keep in character all day long. That's why I like YouTube. It's a place to let out my ideas, and put a thing or two to our failing generation of people without being interrupted by some angry parents. There will soon come a time when you will not remember your script, and by that point, you need to improvise and become your true self. I hope this quote doesn't get posted on Facebook. That's just some Albert Einstein quote.